G'day guys, welcome to Locks Round 9 update for BBL Supercoach 11. Had a score of 484, which seems quite low. Ranked 10,858 for the round, and my ranking has gone down from 93 places to 205. Well, it was a round of more game postponements, a bit of bad weather around for some games. Yeah. Also, looks as if we'll have 5 trades each round, just with teams with players having to isolate or testing positive to COVID. But we'll have a look at that later. First, we'll just go through my team, and here it is. So, as you can see, lots of Hurricanes and strikers, lots of strikers because they were supposed to have a double game round, but their game on Friday night got postponed, so it only ended up being a single game round for them. And yeah, just I thought that with the other two games, Melbourne against Renegades versus the Heat, and the Perth Scorchers against the Sydney Thunder, there was a really bad weather forecast for them, and yeah, that pretty much just scared me into getting players from those sides on the field. But yeah, obviously, they, both got, both nearly got a full game in. I think there was only about 2 overs lost in the Perth Sydney Thunder game. Also, Sydney Sixers didn't play in this round, but yeah, it didn't affect me because I didn't have any of those players. All right, from the top, wicketkeeper Clark, knew he wasn't going to play, um, so used him as my captaincy loophole, which I took Rashid Khan 67, um, Ben McDermott with a disappointing 11 on the bench. Onto the batsman, Colin Munro with 28. Only fielded him ahead of Sanger and Gilks because, Perth were batting first, and I thought, this they might come off early. I'll hopefully he gets a bat before they come off, but obviously they got the game in, and yeah, definitely could have got more points from if I fielded Jason Sandwich or Matty Gilks. Darcy Short with a 66. He's taking catches, taking wickets. He's scoring runs, but he's not scoring them very quickly. So, could have been a higher score if he'd scored, got to his 20 more quickly. Jono Wells, that wasn't a really Wells thought out trade. I think I'll be trading him out. Matty Short, kept the faith with him. Knew he was going to bowl. He was due for some runs. Yeah, I just wish I had have put the VC on him. And Matthew Wade disappointing again with a 1. And I believe I've just read that he'll actually be out of the uh, double game round. So I've got to trade him out. Jason Sandwich with a 64 and a Matty Gilks with a 52. Both got double game rounds this week, so getting them onto my field. And bowlers, Tom Rogers, the disappointing 21. Rashid Khan with a 67 with a vice captain that I took. Riley Meredith actually injured himself and only scored a 3, but I think I read the Hurricane said that he's right to go. Hopefully, fingers crossed that that's the case. Brought in Wes Agar. Now, flip the coin for between Agar and Peter Siddle, which has cost me about 100 points because I went with Wesley. Matty Renshaw, disappointing 19. Daniel Sams on the bench, 32, again, because didn't think they were going to get a full game in. And Chris Connolly as my loophole. So on to my trade plans for this week. So we now have 5 trades to use per week. And I can't remember if I mentioned it before, but in my remaining salary, I've actually got $264,000. So money isn't really an issue to me, so I should be able to just basically get any players that I want. So right now I'm just thinking, Who can I trade out? Well, I think my Joe Clark. He's going to be back. Stars may have a couple of double game rounds, so he might be worth keeping. I believe the only team that doesn't have a remaining double game week is Colin Munro, the Perth Scorchers. So he's a trade out option. Of course, Sydney Thunder and the Hobart Hurricanes with the double game this week. I guess potentially the Strikers. Or maybe they'll have one next week or sometime coming up just to make up for their postponed game against the Stars. I think Jono Wells is a trade out option. Matty Wade, I think I'm gonna have to trade him out. Thanks for the losing the 100,000 in value for me, Matty. That's all right. You won us a World Cup T20, so that's fine. And maybe Wesley Agar. So let's have a look. What can I do? I can trade out Jono Wells, Matthew Wade, Colin Munro, and Wes Agar. And I can bring in Sam Harper, Alex Hales, Saqib Mahmood, and Kane Richardson. Now I've gone with an extra two Sydney Thunder players with the double game round week, and Sam Harper and Kane Richardson from the Renegades, just because they've got the double game round the following week. So that's what my team may look like, with the remaining salary of $198,000. I have left one trade left up my sleeve, maybe just in case, there's someone that has to quarantine due to COVID or something like that. I've got the VC on Daniel Sams, plays in the first game against the Renegades, but I think I'm just going to stick straight on Ben McDermott. He plays in the second game of the round, and playing against a depleted Brisbane Heat lineup. I'm pretty sure he should do pretty well. So it looks like all my players bar Matty Short and Rashid Khan, we'll have double game round weeks. Also Riley Meredith, will keep an eye on his fitness, see if he plays in the first game. If he doesn't, then might trade him to, say, Peter Siddle. Okay. All right. Well, that's it for my team. What do you think? Let me know. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you.